Well, what it's done is strip things back to the bare bones.
Well, to start off with, they stopped funding counsellors for secondary schools. That was something that happened immediately when the Condemns got in 2010. So we had a counsellor that used to come in every single week, and the funding was stopped immediately. So that means straight away that children that were suffering from anxiety, depression, a whole range of mental health problems, suddenly had no one to turn to anymore. And then the burden falls on the teachers.
It's just been a slow drip and attack year after year on the profession.
Class sizes have gone bigger.
Even ridiculous things like teachers having to fund their own pens and glue sticks and things that are basics.
Reduction in teachers, it's teachers teaching outside of subject specialisms.
15 years of underinvestment in education has pretty much ripped the heart out of places. It has meant we have less people to support students. It means we have a great increase in the problems with student mental health, with teacher mental health.
You can see the levels of poverty within children.
No support services available. It's crisis in mental health not being addressed.
We're already on the bare bones structure of number of people we need in classrooms. I know of colleagues who, when somebody's off, rather than the school be able to afford a cover teacher even, people are being asked to teach 2 classes together in the hall. So that's what it means. It means lack of support for students in classrooms and outside of classrooms, and that's what it means.
There's a small proportion of students that the education system works for, but for most people and for most students, I think they're coming out of it without a proper education because it's just, there's just nothing there for them.
Living in the 21st century, or trying to deliver a 21st century education on what sometimes feels like 19th century means, it just doesn't add up.
Also, the staff are leaving because they're under so much pressure, because with Ofsted and all the scrutiny that we're under, to be teaching absolutely perfect lessons the whole time when you've not got a teaching assistant in the room where you used to have one, where children that have got special needs just are not getting the support they need, and therefore they're not reaching their full potential.
It's not just underinvestment in education, it's underinvestment in everything. The rise of billionaires, the rise of the right is all to do with underinvesting in the children that we've got now and allowing them to reach the potential that they can do.
In the past 15 years, I've seen class sizes increase, I would say, by about 5 or 6 students per class that I teach. I have seen school buildings crumbling as a result of underfunding. I have seen the provision that we're able to offer to SEND students reduced, the number of support staff, LSA staff go down. The activities such as getting outside musicians in to do workshops with students, that's reduced, and the number of facilities in school going down.
It's created that situation. I think back 15 years ago, 2010, and every year 7 class was 1, no more than 22 pupils, and 2, each class had a TA going round with them for all their lessons, and that's not happened for a long time, and there's a lot of kids who need support.
It's led to a really successful school struggling to employ staff, that children are being taught by non-specialists.
We have issues that can be easily solved just with more money.